This is the most boring secret room you can imagine. It has a chair. That's it. A small chair. Nothing in it. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of West of Loathing. I am here, as is in the background, Mr. John Turbo Finlay.
Howdy.
Oh yes, I heard him slip into the saloon.
Oh, coy like.
Yeah, all coy. Unfortunately he had his stirrups on, so it's
Yeah,
making some sort of jingly noise. It was, yeah.
Quiet.
Also, it was very nice of you to strap that piece of a stove to your chest as well, as a bulletproof vest. That's going to be good going forward. Anyway, previously on West of Loathing, a lot of stuff has happened. We are now going over the mountains. In between this and the last time we actually were here and streaming, I did a little bit of grind work again, and I opened up I just went wandering and found as many areas as I can. So when we see the map, you'll notice that over on the left-hand side of the mountains, there's now a hell of a lot of stuff. Also, important thing to note. Is our good friend Archibald Dukington is now the Pope. Because we did get the Pope hat. Good grief, this music's loud. Shush! Turn it down a bit, there we go. I can hear myself think now. But, yeah. So, it turns out that the Pope hat was a lot better. Religion does you good, who knew? And so we've got that.
Only in video games.
And so, if we go into this continue mode, you will see we're back at the Jewel Saloon. We have our Pope hat on. We have now got 14 muscle, 9 mysticality, and 10 moxie. Our grit is up to 8, our gumption 6, glamour is 7. We're a tough customer, 6 of 7 now. Intimidating is up to level 4. Lockpicking and foraging are maxed, as is beef up, first aid, and bull stomp. I did a lot of grinding to try and get some of our skills up a bit. Gore is up to 5. Grinning Skull is... we got Grinning Skull last time round, yeah. So to give you like this, muscle, we got left. So we got like 90 plus 90 excellent maximum HP, plus 3 stomach capacity and pain tolerance of 4, thanks to grit. Plus 6 speed, plus 3 maximum AP, and plus 3 spleen capacity. Not spleen capacity, spleen capacity. Glamour gets us plus 70% to all our meat gains, plus 30% item finding bonus, and plus 3 to our liver capacity. Next level goes up even more. Also, in our actual, if I look at our inventory, what we're wearing, so we've got the fake Pope hat. I went and got the fake Pope hat silver plated, and we have a snakeskin hat band. So we have a fake Pope hat, which is silver plated and has a snakeskin hat band around it. We've still got the revolting brooch and the rancher's pistol. The repurposed Colt dagger is silver plated, it is sharpened, and also will apply 3 points of poison damage to any enemy. So yeah, that's gonna just do all kinds of horrible things. We've still got the filthy porcelain cow because I can't find anything that's better than that. And same with the nasty ring. I don't think there's anything better than the nasty ring, which is plus 1 muscle, mysticality, and moxie. So that's plus 6 moxie, but minus 4 mysticality. Branding rings plus 7. We kind of just want a lot of everything, really. Flora ring makes forging random encounters much more likely. That's all well and good, but yeah. We've got the inflexible chaps. which gives us +2 armor and +5 melee damage attack. Because we went and got those done. Hang on, saying that. Flex protect melee damage after it, melee damage after. No, we'll keep hold of that. We've got the buffalo skin ones, but those aren't. Anyway, and orthopedic boots, which give us +20 maximum HP. So that's our new setup as we go around as a fake pope with a gun and a cult dagger, all of which are silver plated. Let's see what Susie has to say.
This is like the prelude to Far Cry. It's like,
You okay there, Turbo?
good. Yeah, I'm fine.
You faded away. You got stolen away by the internet. Then.
All right.
It's like what I got was it's the prelude to Fight.
must be a bad connection.
Oh, timing! It has perfect timing.
Yeah.
Must be a bad.
It doesn't adjust.
So anyway,
it definitely is a bad connection.
okay. We'll keep this going as much as we can. What's up, Hoss? Hoss, yeah, not a boss, but a Hoss. What do you think we should do next? Because I can't remember. Smig's probably still waiting on lumber from Breadwood for his bridge. If you need,
Well, you've been doing all the grinding, so
yeah. Let's. What else we do? Any other ideas? We've got enough scrap for the professor. Because you may recall we found the strange professor who wanted us to get a load of scrap of these mysterious alien robot things. I've pretty much just decimated whatever remains of that. So we've got tons of scrap for the professor at some point. Ask another suggestion. That's it. Okay, Susie, fine. We've got a lot of. Have we got? Still got a spleen we can use. Still got a liver we can use. What's in our inventory that we can eat? Consumables, potions, nerve, mysticality, ranch dressing, stardust, tainted milk. Okay, so mysticality and speed. Okay, we're gonna drink the tainted milk. I'm sure nothing bad will come of this. This stuff is definitely not safe to drink. Better not then. Oh, okay, we can't drink it. Why you give us the option to do drinks in there? Oh dear. Right. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have this clownwort pollen because it increases your resistance to elemental damage by 15% for the rest of the day. And elemental damage is going to be pretty much a theme of this episode. Because I know what's coming up. Hello, Francis. You got poked. Yes, I got poked. I got poked right in the eye, and it's really annoying. It's that hat. It's dangerous.
Yeah, it's very pokey.
Very pokey, and that's just. I mean, crikey, you've seen the dagger. Well, you can't see the dagger actually, but because I'm in the way.
In due time.
Hang on a minute. Just to give you the. There's that. If I just take away me for a second. Where's the webcam? There it is. That's the dagger. It is not the nicest thing to come across. That'll do you some damage. Anyway, so we've got that. Only the finest potions, says Mr. Bernardo. Yes, very true. Only the very finest potions. Grave dirt increases your spook resistance.
The most potent.
Okay. You rub the grave dirt under your eyes, giving them a sunken, haunted look. You gain the effect grave expression. You've rubbed some grave dirt under your eyes, and it's making you look really seriously at the concept of your immortality. Very grim. Right, so we've got one more liver, so we could drink something else. What should we do? Surgical gin increases your armor by 9 for the rest of the day. Yeah, we'll have that. You drink the gin while somebody shaves your entire body. Now you're fully prepped. You gain the effect. Surgical gin precision. You're properly anaesthetized. Go to town, Doc. Right. Okay, so we can get out of here now. Oops. Oh, nice view from up here. Use your binoculars. Okay, I didn't realize you could do it from the window. You scan the horizon but don't see anything you didn't already know about. Okay, so that means there's nothing left. Right. Alright, one of the other things is the Cactus Man's back. It's Cactus Bill, everybody. Cactus Bill! Didn't expect to see you round these parts. Well, I gotta admit, I got a little envious when I saw you leave Boring Springs, and I figured I'd hitch a ride out west to see what I could see. And just look at this place. So much hustle, so much bustle. There sure is a lot of both of those. Hey, nice pot. Thank you kindly. So, what's new for a cactus?
Good question.
Well, to be honest, what's new is a profound sense of longing and loneliness. Oh, sorry to hear that, Bill. Well, it is what it is. I was hoping I'd run across a similarly lonely cactus lady somewhere out here, or failing that, a normal human-looking lady looking to marry a cactus. No luck. Not yet! Of course, getting around is a bit of a challenge, but us cactuses live a long time. I'm sure I'll meet somebody. Someday. Oh dear. I'll keep an eye out for your Cactus Bill. We'll all keep an eye out for him. We're gonna... This is a new aim.
Sure we will.
New aim. We're going to...
Sure we will.
No. We're gonna find a nice young lady for Cactus... For Cactus Bill. So we've got a leather shop last time, as well the additional lots available. So we've got hot dogs, and that's right. Now you get to see how ridiculous the map is now. Right, so there's just a few new things for us to go and see. Just a few. Also, there's the lost Dutch oven mine, which we've still got to find on the right-hand side. But we've got the Fort of Darkness, the Madness Moor Mine, Roy Bean's house, Kellogg Ranch, Buffalo Pile, Fort Memoriam, the Petting Cemetery, Hellstrom Ranch, Railroad Camp, the West Pole, South Soup Stock Load, Reboot Hill, which we went last time, and Breadwood. So we need to get a bridge. We need to get lumber to get a bridge over this river here, so we can get to the desolate, lonesome coast. Chat. That looks like a good weapon, says Airthought. Yes, it is. Does look like a very good weapon. Where shall we go? Is there anywhere particularly you want to go? Out of all of this, I'm quite open to suggestions. Reboot Hill, which is where we found that graveyard puzzle, if you remember Turbo. With regards to the ages and things.
Uh-huh.
That actually goes back and back and back. There's actually multiple layers of that, which I didn't see. We didn't see initially. There is actually an exit to get to those. So that we've got that to sort out as well. And that gets hard. That gets hard. We're at a point now where Susie's actually in active trouble. So I'm hoping we're going to get somebody else actually as an extra helper, because otherwise Susie's going to go down very quickly. Any suggestions from the chat? Because otherwise it'll be up to Mr. Turbo. Where would you like to go, Sarah, in the event of nobody saying anything?
Well, Earthheart's saying go...
Kill some more cows. Kellogg Ranch it is then. I'm guessing there's going to be cows there. Alright. You see a streak of
If it's
fire.
a ranch, yeah.
You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the side of the impact and find a meteor. Spelt Meateor. Gather after it. Get after it with your pickaxe because we have a pickaxe. You pull out your pick and make short work and small rocks of the meteor. You gain 1,526 meat. You gain the item of Stardust. And unfortunately, your pick melts from the heat of the meteor. The heatier. Oh well.
Okay.
Hey, let's go over to Kellogg. I've got no idea what's over here. So, the main building, gymnasium, the barn. We can harvest some agave nectar. Twice and gain some more XP. Well, I'm sure nothing good will come of this at all. Let's go in the main building and see what's happening. Right. We've got a book. Years worth of height and weight recordings for the ranch's customers. It is the most boring book you've ever read in its entirety. It's a big ruler. It's like a scale, but for height. According to this ruler, you are 1 horse and 5 yards tall. You don't know how to use this ruler correctly. It's a scale. It's like a ruler, but for weight. According to this scale, you weigh 131 slugs. You don't know how to use this scale correctly. Rules.
Like, how much is a slug?
Yes, and are we talking about a slug of something in terms of, you know, a slug of liquid, or a gun slug, or a natural garden slug, you know?
Yes.
Could be any of them. The rules is a list of draconian fitness rules the guests of this sanatorium had to adhere to. So we've got the Kellogg's office, the dormitory and the kitchen. Let's go to the office. What was a ghost? It's a grotesque anatomical chart. They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver. It's a menacing ape skeleton. Because of course it is. Boy, there sure are a lot of books about enemas on this shelf. Mostly medical journals and Bibles, and some old National Geographics. And we've got the ghost over here. Whoa! Hello. Hello. So, you're a ghost, huh? Yes, it does appear so. Ooh. And alas, without me here to instruct them in my regimen of purity, all my patients have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside and their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity kick about anyway? My threefold path to the elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it? Do we want to hear about this? Do we want to hear about Mad Mr. Kellogg? And his,
I don't know.
And his sanatorium,
it
which is based on real life. Let's hear it. Oh, okay. The first step I call purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activities. Like what? Smoking cigars? Well, yes. But I'm speaking more of, you know, nighttime activities. Alone. What? Anyway, that's the first step. Okay. What's the second?
What's next?
Step? The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas with a copy of Berserk. Yikes! and the consumption of wholesome nutritious grain flakes manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. What makes them any different from other breakfast cereals? Did you not hear me? The recipe is scientifically developed.
It's gluten-free!
Also, Half-Life 2 lost a lot of graphics. I forgot to change the thing over again. Never mind. It's a fantastic version of Half-Life 2. You should know this.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. This is Half-Life 2 75575432757.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome to Dr. Kellogg's home of combined enemas. Alright, what's the third step? The final step is purity of muscles. I've developed an extensive exercise regimen featuring several workout machines that I have invented myself. Neat, and all of this together, what was it? My regimen eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind, and soul. Well, that sounds like good results to shoot for, and it works. Certainly it does. Why, just look at me! You're dead. Only coincidentally, woo! Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's have a look inside Kellogg's desk. There's probably an enema pipe in there or something terrible. Anyway, the desk is suspiciously tidy. In fact, there's not so much as a desk blotter or a single pen, and it only has one drawer. However, you find a secret button cleverly hidden on the underside of that one drawer. Here, that's my desk! Keep out of it! Ooh. You're incorporeal, so go away and go ahead and try to stop me. Well, I never. Press the secret button for 20 Moxie, which we're going to do. A hidden panel slides open on the back wall, revealing a secret room. We will also open the drawer. You find a binder full of cryptic, messily written notes labelled Kellogg's Grain Flakes Preparation. Interesting. We can decode the recipe with 20 mysticality. You grab a sheet of paper and consolidate the crazy series of notes into more or less straightforward recipe. You gain an item Kellogg's Grain Flakes recipe. The recipe reads 4 parts barley, 1 part oats, 3 parts spelt. Press to 91 psi, cook for 8 minutes at 640 degrees. So I'm guessing we're going to need to do that then.
Oh, that's a last minute continue. All right.
We're probably gonna have to do this. So
no, do it in the game. I mean, I know what you meant. We're gonna do it in the game. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yes. Welcome to a Let's Make Cornflakes. This is the most boring secret room you can imagine. It has a chair. That's it. A small chair. Nothing in it. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. Well, thank you very much. Anyway, anything else to say? No, I'm not interested in your freefold plans. Get out of here. Dormitory. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. There's a skeleton in this bed and it's wearing weird metal pants. You got an item, chastity pants. These pants are optimally designed for preventing access to their contents. You gain -5 Moxie and that's it. Bed's empty. Oops. There's a scrap of paper under the pillow. It looks like a torn out part of a diary page. A post to achieve purity of glands, but I can't stand sleeping in those metal pants. They're so noisy, especially when I... And that's where it ends. So, we will never know what that person was doing. This bed is covered in bones. We gained 4 skeleton bones, that was it. The 5th bed's empty, as is the 6th one. Okay, so lockers. It's a locker, and it is not unexpectedly locked. Okay, so let's pick the lock. The locker is filled with dirty laundry. Assuming that the laundry at the very bottom of the pile was hidden there on purpose because it's really important, you grab it. You got an item. The Fit Headband. This is a headband formerly worn by an exercise-obsessed lunatic. It has a Fit TM printed on it so many times it's legible from every possible angle. Plus 4 speed, plus 20 maximum HP. And the Fit Pants. These pants are very tight to better show off your leg muscles. Okay, let's pick this one as well. More laudanum. There's nothing in this locker but a sewing kit, needles and threads. You take needles and leave the threads, so we gain more needles. So we're going to end up with basically just using the same amount of needles that we had. The only thing inside is a dusty old diary. Give me their hot secrets. Okay. You pick up the diary and blow off some of the dust. The cover says, The Diary of Blank Smith. The first name was worn away, but you can tell it was longer than 7 letters. Sadly, the contents aren't particularly juicy. The author joined the Kellogg's health program because she'd had several relatives with poor health and wanted to preserve her own. She found the ranch to be pretty boring, but appreciated that lack of anything much else to do gave her plenty of time to spend knitting, which was her favourite hobby. The last entry mentioned Kellogg's death, rumoured but unconfirmed to be due to a brain aneurysm caused by outrage at hearing dirty joke. And that the author was returning home. Guess she forgot the diary when she left. So this is actually the diary of one of the people we're looking for at the gravesite. Because there was all the various Smiths.
Oh,
and it says it's longer than 7 letters. So that's another clue we've got here.
Okay.
Another one we've got. Looks like this person has a secret stash of candy in addition to an earnest commitment to fitness. Gordon Freeman talks a lot more. Yeah, in this version, yeah, he does. You got an item, sugared pork balls. This candy consists of little balls of pork preserved with sugar, which increases your meat drop by 20% for the rest of the day. Peppermint drops times 2, and Kellogg's Ranch workout regimen. Warm-up stretching, lung expansion, 2 reps, equilibrium maintenance stretching, skeleton vibration, 3 reps, and cool-down stretching. Can I do anything with that? No, it's oh. No. And one more locker. We've got this one belonged to a cook. We've got an item, a cowboy chef's hat. So that would have been good if we were going the Mysticality route, but we're not. Into the kitchen we go. To the Kellogg's Ranch. Purity is the best sauce. Dough press. Combination of grain sifter flour, well, who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. This label on this thing says dough press, and the large oven doesn't have a door. Okay. Right. Off to the gymnasium we go. Your body is still wrong. Okay.
What?
That's the motivational poster. Your body is still wrong.
Okay.
Right. The Stretchmaster 4000. Insert your limbs. This will go well. You strap yourself into the machine and allow it to inflict some warm-up stretches on you. The machine pulls too hard, which properly yanks one of your shoulders out of its socket. Ow! It's the lunge flex. Press E to suck on the blast hole. This video is not suitable for advertising on YouTube.
No.
Let us suck on the blast hole. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. You've had enough terrible exercise for now. This place is terrible. It's the vibromatic skeletal agitator. No way, you're done with these stupid machines, at least for a while. Okay, so I'm guessing it does something to you. We do have the barn, which we pick. Woo. We've picked the lock of the barn and have become a disembodied head.
Oh.
Okay, let's go inside. Let's get inside the barn door. Whoa, there is a lot of grain here. If you ever need a lot of grain, you know where to find it. You got on perk, unlimited grain. You know where to find an effectively infinite supply of grain. The grain at Kellogg's ranch is at your disposal. Okay, that's interesting. Endless sacks of grain. You get a bag of mixed grain. It's a haystack. Guess what's in it? It's a needle.
Of course.
There's a coil of barbed wire hanging from a nail here. Maybe you can send it to a sick friend or something. Yeah, if you've got a friend, send them a big coil of barbed wire. Manure and even more haystacks, meaning even more needles.
More needles, yes.
Right. Okay. Well, that's handy. Right. Okay. Where to next? Because we got.
I don't know. What other new areas can we venture into?
We can go back to Reboot Hill. There's Breadwood. There's Soup Stock Load. The West Pole. If you want to go back over the right-hand side, there's the Lost Dutch Oven Mine. There's the West Pole, the Hellstrom Ranch, the Petting Cemetery, Buffalo Pile, Fort Memoriam, the Madness Moor Mine, the Fort of Darkness, and Roy Bean's house.
Oh, let's go see Roy Bean then. See what he's up to.
We'll go to Roy Bean first, and then we'll go to... Alphonse maybe can help with Reboot, so I'm happy with that. We can go back. We'll do Roy Bean's house, and then we'll go back to Reboot. How about that?
All right.
Oh, hello. Phew, it's crazy hot out here. The desert is just the worst. If you stay here too long, you could end up like one of those charred black skeletons clacking towards you. Wait. We get to fight some skeletons, guys. Okay.
Oh, joy.
Alright, so a charred skeleton. My guess is these have some kind of heat-related attack. Right, action gore, do the stomp, do 15 damage to all of them. Do the grinning skull, do 7 damage. Okay, we've got 60, 64. Let's get beefy straight away. And which is the let's go for this one, actually, it's the strongest. Do 76 damage to that. Okay, see, and he's poisoned. With poison to skeleton. I'm not quite sure how that works. But
marrow cancer, I suppose.
Could be. 65 damage, 67 damage, 70 damage. Okay, well, let's do the most damage we can on this guy. Oh, the skeleton's immune to poison. Well, so you would hope so. See, now we're getting elemental damage. Now we're getting elemental damage. So,
right.
This is going to be something we need to worry about. However, what we're going to do is actually going to do the stomp. Do 15 damage to all the opponents, which should kill 2 of them. And put this one in line for Susie. There we go. We gain a victory.
Good.
You destroyed those skeletons handily, though to be fair, they were pretty close to destroyed anyway. You gain 50 XP, you gain skeleton bones, skull chips, and a gold tooth. And all because we wanted to go to Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Yeah, we made a good choice. Okay.
Very, very excited. Very excited for that there, Kev.
Roy must prefer to perform his morning ablutions outdoors because there's an outside toilet. But it's like a normal toilet. It's not a... Anything like that. Perform some of your own. We gain 5 XP by gussying other bits just in the mirror. Was this even? What is this even hooked up to? Flush it and see. You gain 5 XP and the perk Master of Flushing. Your toilet flushing muscles are in fantastic shape, so we got +3 muscle just because we flushed a bunch of toilets. Okay.
A lot of arm strength that's needed to flush, pull on those handles.
Right. Various things are not for sale. Not for sale. There's a spittoon.
Oh, let's dig through it.
For sale.
It's
a single yellow jelly bean in this case with a sign that says Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean. Very rare 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure. Is there anything? Let's just raid his house first before we do anything. Okay. Lack of jelly. This lack of jelly beans is not for sale. All the other ones. Okay. Howdy there, pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Archibald Dukington, fake pope and rock star. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about 2 things: dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in Bowden Hunting and Candy Son anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points at the wall. He's pointing to an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon.
Oh.
I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. How'd you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe you should just say museum. Huh. Guess you have a point there, stranger. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see many jelly beans. Huh. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now I'm retired. Oh, that sucks. I'll help you get them back. Why not? I have a gun. You have discovered a new map location. The Jelly Bean Thieves Hideout. And guess what? I'm guessing there's a gun inside this platoon.
Yeah.
Please tell me you've been searching. Please tell me you've been searching every spittoon, says Earthart. Yes. Yes, Earthart. Yes, we have.
Yeah. Yes, we have been told from the start of the game to do.
Yeah. The last time we did so, the actual narrator, as such, got really, really upset with us. So yeah, we'll see what happens this time. As soon as you near the spittoon, you could smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes. Nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Let's look inside! Garish rainbow colours swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes! Yes, of course he is. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half-chewed and spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial colouring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Let's go for it! Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colours in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. We want this, don't we?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I tried. Don't say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. You got a perk, Spittoon Hand. Your hand has been permanently stained by the rainbow-coloured contents of a nasty spittoon. On the bright side, that hand will never suffer anything worse than that ever again. And oh boy, is this a really good perk. 20% hot resistance, 20% cold resistance, 20% sleaze resistance. That is really, really good. We also got a befouled pistol. It'll probably make a noise when you shoot it. It deals stench damage instead of physical damage, and gives us +6 moxie and damage of 13 to 17. Yay! Says everything. Okay, well that worked out well. That worked out super well.
See?
Can we dunk our head in it, says Ethel. No! No, we will probably lose the ability to actually see. Okay?